All right, Shalom. From the phones, give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elder, great millstone, and to all I can across the globe, teaching the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. So Diane Noah from the Great Millstone Campus, Chicago. Just a little quick hit, Lord, I'm in the spirit, think I am. I just came across, not came across, but was reading a little bit, and really looking for, how about me outside the rain? We're looking for salvation. We're looking for the promises that were made to those who kept the word of Yahweh Out Shy. All right, and this is not our rest. All right, although we have liberty and have some time to relax and chill, and have fun a little bit. We can't get too complacent or comfortable with being here in America, man. All right, this is not the place where we're gonna establish a kingdom. It's not the place where we're gonna establish righteousness. All right, it's the scripture say, "Shall of the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, refrain with mischief by law." You see, and the righteous and the wicked can't rule at the same time. All right, so one's got to reign and one's got to be in subjection. All right, and right now Esau is in rulership, and right now Jacob is in subjection. All right, but there's going to become a time where these things are going to be reversed, and that's the time we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for the transferring of kingdom, the transferring of rulership. In 2 Ezra 7:42, it says, "He answered me and said, the present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide, therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for it to come, wherein corruption is past." And this the way the world is going to end, all right, was meaning the end of an age, is going to be with thermonuclear fire, man. All right, them ICBM missiles. All right, it's going to be the icing on the cake. All right, for this place, which is Babylon, which is Egypt, Sodom. All right, it's going to come down with a great trembling and with a great shaking. All right, let me see. Real. Isaiah 24:20, it says, get to the point. Isaiah 24:20 says, "The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again." All right. So when this place real to and fro like a drunkard, man. All right. Now we've had wars and missiles dropped on places and bombs, right? But this place is going to be much more. The destruction of the place is going to be much more than any other place that's been rocked by missiles. All right. America's going to receive a great judgment, a great recompense of their wickedness from Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And those ICBM missiles, man, they got so many hundred megatons of energy, of power being released upon this place. All right. And it's gonna rock this place, man. It's gonna move it off its foundation, man. All right, and when that comes, there's never gonna be another America again, man. All right, it's gonna be nothing but smoke. All right, and doleful creatures, man. It would not be inhabited. All right, the scriptures say oppression shall not rise up a second time. The falling of this place is gonna be forever, man. All right. Let me see. "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. They shall be gathered together, as prisoners are gathered in the pit, shall be shut up in the prison. After many days shall they be visited. Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed. And the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion, in Jerusalem, and before his ancients gloriously, man. All right. You know, so we're gonna have these Edomites. All right, starting with the Edomites, Esau, Edom. Hey, they're gonna be slaves, man. All right, they're gonna be in subjection for 1,000 years, and then we're gonna come gather them up, and we're gonna and the Lord's gonna have us burn them up, man. You see? All right, the wisdom and the so-called wisdom, all right, of Esau, Edom is gonna be put out, man. The light should not shine, man. All right, and this is all because this is the Lord's judgment. It's because what the Lord has ordained, all right, for the wicked, man, which is what? Esau, Edom, and the rest of these 2/3, man, and these other nations, man. All right, so back in the 2nd chapter 7, said, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. All right, so intemperance is at an end, and fidelity is cut off. Righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory, man. All right. Remember, look at that word, intemperance. Right, it's a having or showing a lack of self-control. All right, giving to or characterized by excessive indulgence, especially in alcohol. Right, man. So we're gonna no more be giving into our lust, be giving into our desire, our wicked lust and our wicked desires, man. All right, we won't be insatiable. You see, no more being addicted to drugs, being addicted to lying and stealing. All right, all the wickedness that we have procured. All right, when I say we, I'm talking about as a nation of Israel, is going to get put out from us, man. You see, so the fidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up, man. You see, we're all going to be walking in the light of Yahweh Shemi Shai. We're all gonna have the law, statutes, and commandments written in our heart. Matter of fact, let's get that. Ezekiel, let's get this first. Ezekiel 11. Let me start at Ezekiel 11 and 14. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, thy brethren, even thy brethren, the men of thy kindred, and all the house of Israel, holy are they unto whom the inhabitants of Jerusalem have said, Get you far from the Lord, unto us in this land given in possession. Therefore say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. And the Lord has, man. All right, you got the brothers all across the globe, man, in all the continents. All right, in places where we didn't know. Like, I've never heard of Suriname before, man. You see? All right, you got places. You got brothers in Tanzania. You see, you got brothers in Italy. You got brothers in Australia. You see, all these places. Hey, the Lord has been a light and a beacon to them brothers, man, and to us as well here living in Egypt. So therefore say, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the country where you have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel. And this is going to be a great gathering, man. You see? The Lord going to gather us from the east, from the west, from the north, and from the south. And we're going to be delivered, and we're going to get put back in our rightful lot. All right, our rightful land, which is Israel, man. All right? And they shall come thither, and they shall take away all the detestable things thereof, and all the abominations thereof. And that's that infidelity, man. You see? We're no longer going to be attached to these idols. We're no longer going to be worshiping these other these false gods. We're no longer be calling on the name of these other gods, but we're going to be calling on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And I'll give them one heart, and I'll put a new spirit within you, and I'll take the stony heart out of their flesh, and we'll give them a heart, of flesh, man. All right, we're no longer going to be hard-headed and stiff-necked, man. All right, but we're going to have the spirit, all right, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai dwelling in us, so he won't go off. The other one, like Ezekiel 36, maybe. Hold on, let me go back. Ezekiel 36. Let me just type it back in again. Yep, Ezekiel 36. Ezekiel 36 and 22 says, therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which you have profaned among the heathen, whither you went. Right, man. The Lord, all right, the Lord puts his word above his name, man. All right, so he made promises, and he's going to keep those promises, man. All right, and part of the promises is that we're going to be gathered, all right, and we're going to be made new. Okay, that's what a part of that, hey, that's what that new covenant is all about, man. All right, being a new creature. All right, not dwelling in the flesh of sin, but being a spiritual being, okay, in the glory of our Lord. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord Yahweh, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. Right, man, all right? Just go on get. All right? And the whole world is going to know who the Lord's people are, which are the Israelites, whether the Native Americans, the Latinos, and the so-called Negroes, man. All right? Which make up the 12 tribes. All right? Everybody's going to know. Even now, you start to see people, these other nations are started to admit it, but it's going to be well known, all right, in the kingdom, man. All right? It's not going to be those fake, those small hatters, all right? It's not going to be Japhet, all right? But who? The tribes of Israel, man, all right? And everybody's going to know who the Lord's chosen are, man. He said, they don't make known my elect, all right? And the elect is the 144 and the 1/3, but the elect is all of Israel, all right? For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries and will bring you into your own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you. You shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. You see? So right now, we're still dirty, man. All right? Now, we may be made clean by the washing of the word, but hey, we're still in the flesh. You see? And we're going to be changed. All right? The scripture say when we see him, we're going to be like him. All right? When we get into the land, when we get brought back into Israel, all right, in our capital, Jerusalem, okay, we're all going to be holy. We're all going to be straight. We're all going to have the same mind in serving Yahweh, the same mind in serving and calling on the name of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, man. So a new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. Stop. Move. All right? You see? It says, right, it says a new heart was a new mind. Are we going to serve the Lord with one mind and one consent? You see, we're all going to be agreeing upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And I'll put my spirit in you, within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. You shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. I will also save you from all your uncleanness, and I will call for the corn, and will increase it, and lay no famine upon you. And I will multiply the fruit of the tree, and the increase of the field, that ye shall receive no more reproach of famine among the heathen. Then shall you remember your own ways and your doings that were not good, and shall loathe yourselves in your own sight for your iniquity and for your abominations. Not for your sakes do I this, saith the Lord Yahweh, be it known unto you. Be ashamed and confounded for your own ways, O house of Israel. All right, but that's the point. The point being the Lord going to change us, man. All right? You know, He's going to change. He's going to put us a new mind, give us a new spirit. We're going to follow the Lord. We're going to call on His name. Our land is going to give us increase. No more the blastings of mildew and powder and chemtrails in our land. All right? It's going to produce its full potential, man. You see? We're going to honor the land Sabbaths. All right? No more GMO food. No more seedless grapes and watermelons. You see? It says, back in 44, it says, temperance is at an end, and fidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory, man. You see? The Lord gonna come deliver us, man. Hey, man, let's get that too. Let's get that. Nahum, Nahum 1 and 9. So what do you imagine against the Lord? He'll make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise. Shall not rise up the second time. All right. All right. This is our last captivity, man. All right. There's no more going to slavery. There's no more getting put on ships and coming to America. All right, no more Esau ruling. Hey, this is the last go around, man. All right, and my fellas, get that. Second Esdras. So that's 6 and 7 says, then answered I and said, what shall be the party of the sunder of the times? Or what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right? You know? So the end of the world is the end of Esau. And the end of Esau is the beginning of our reign, the beginning of our rulership. All right. It said, then the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other questions Esdras asked out night, and we're in the middle of a transition, man. All right, let's get that. The kingdom, one kingdom to another. Translated. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 8. Said, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. You see? Esau is the forefront of unrighteous dealings, riches got by deceit. How he slaughtered and tried to decimate. He did decimate, but tried to cut off Gad and Reuben, all right, from amongst the living, man. You see how he's going around the world and took over resources, You see, made backdoor deals that only benefited him. You see, these things he has to pay for, man. All right, and then we're in the middle of the transition period between Esau and the rulership of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right. Let's get that. So there's 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And what are the great miseries? The famine, the sword, the pestilence, all right, the charagma, the invading of property. See, race riots, concentration camps, death. You see, all these things are coming upon the earth, man. Why? Because it's prideful. The people here are prideful. Our America is the most prideful of the nations, man. And the Lord is going to greatly humble this place, man. All right. So but understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee, right, man? And that's why it's our job to go out there and teach these things. All right. All right, because the elect still got to get woken up. There's still work to do. All right, but only those who accept and believe and have that faith, all right, are going to understand these things, man, and are going to try to amend their ways to get back into the good graces of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So, for unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed, yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. You see? And that's what we're looking for, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua came to give us life, that we have it more abundantly. All right? We're looking for a time to where we ain't got to wake up to the sound of the birds, the sound of an alarm. Okay? But we ain't got to cut our plans, our night short from hanging with the brother because we got to go to work in the morning, man. You see? Or we can't hang out or do the thing we want to because we got nagging wives at the house, man. You see? We ain't, where it won't be a rush to do 100 things in one day. So Esau weaponized time, man. All right? Well, we're going to have endless time. It's going to say it was 1,000 years to eternity, man. And we're going to have that time. So the root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the mouth is hid from you. And corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten, man. You see? No more going off. All right? No more rusty cars. All right? No more mold in your homes, man. No more cracked floors and leaky roofs. You see? No more rusty and corroded bridges, man. You see? The sorrows are passed away, and in the end it showed the treasure of immortality. You see? All right? And that's what we're looking for, man. No more being sad. No more being hurt. No more being I'm feeling like you're not worthy or appreciated. No more being taken advantage of and being used by these women and these kids and these other nations, man. You see? This is what we have to look forward to, man. So with that, I want to say, call halal, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Until next time, Shalom and a Baba Ba.